Java literals. This video is helping for the learners for the Java, for the literals. Okay. So this is the heading. Literals or data used for representing fixed values. Definitions. They are used to directly in the code. A literal is a value assigned to a variable in a class. Literal is a value assigned to a variable in a class. Literal appears on the right side of the variable declarations. Literals always appears on the right side of the variable declaration. Literals values can be assigned for any type of primitive data types. Okay, we have the points about the literals. Example, int a equal to 1, a assigned to 1. So one is the value left hand side, which on the right hand side is a variable declaration in the left hand side. And the float b equal to 2.5, c equal to single character, single letters f. Here 1, 2.5 and f are literals. These are all called literals. Example, int tax. Okay, so that identify int tax is 5 or float the salary equal to 1000, where I 5 and 1000 are the are int and float literals respectively. Now we'll see what are the other literals. Okay, one by one see. Boolean literals. Boolean literals are used to initialize Boolean data type. They are stored two values, true and false. A variable of Boolean type can have only two possible values, true and false. Therefore, these two values are only available in the Boolean literals. Okay, this point, the same point. So no need to declare this one. Format and examples, so true and false. For example, Boolean. Okay, now Boolean flag equal to 1 and flag 2 equal to true. These are two variables and these are the values. Boolean data type. Here, false and true are two Boolean literals. Okay, now integer literals are integral literals. An integer literal is a numeric value associated with the numbers without any fractional or exponential part. That is called integer literals. Integral literals, or I can call integer literal or integral literals, may be represented by decimal, octal, or hexadecimal. Okay, numbers. Integer literals are used to initialize variables of integer types like byte, short, int, and long. Okay, there are four types of integer literals in Java. One is the binary, base 2, decimal, base 10, octal, base 8, hexadecimal, base 16. Binary starts with 0B. Octal start with the 0. Okay, and hexadecimal start with the OX. Okay, now so it's a 0. Okay, the actual number is prefixed with a 0 and the hexadecimal in with this one 0x and 0x. For example, binary int binary number equal to OB, that's a 0B represent binary, and 0 is represent 27, decimal 27, 34, hexadecimal like this. The example binary, octal, decimal, hexadecimal. Int binary number equal to this number, binary values, but in before we had to put a 0B, okay, or OB, or 0 should be start with our O will be start. Okay, 27, decimal number. Floating point literals. We have floating point literals is a numeric literal that has either fractional form or exponential form. A floating point literal represented by the floating point number and is used to for both float and double data types. It is used for the both and the double and flat and float and double data types. The floating point literals are used to initialize float and double data type variables. Okay, now for example, float 1, 2, 3, 4.5 F double. This is some double value E and the last value should be the D. Example program. See the example program. So here class main, public static void main, double equal to 3.4. Float I have declared the small f or capital F. So now my double is scientific. This is the scientific values. So it is printing 3.4. My double is printing 3.4. Here my float is printing 3.4. Here my double static bit 3344.5 is the value is printing. Okay, now next is the character literals. Character literals are Unicode characters enclosed inside single quotes. A character literal may be represented by the single character enclosed in single quotes. Okay, single character enclosed in single quotes. For example, character literal small a. Format example a slash u. It should be, we can declare like this slash u 4567. Here is a character literal. We can use escape sequences as calculators. For example, slash b backspace slash t tab slash n new lines etc. Okay, string literals. Next is a string literals. A string literal is a sequence of characters enclosed inside a double quotes. String literals represent multiple characters and enclosed by the double quotes. The multiple definitions. For example, string S1. Okay, now H2 string. There is a two string variable, string 1, string 2, and the values assigned. Okay, this is called the string literals. Here, Java programming and the programming are two literals. So I can put a double quotes here. Or two single literals. Okay, string literals. Escape sequences. Java supports escape sequences denoting the special characters. For example, slash n, new line, slash r, a return, slash t, a tab, slash d, a backspace, slash f, a form field, slash single quotes, slash double quotes, slash a backslash. Okay, so this is the way we are doing for the escape literals. These are the about the literals. Okay, thank you. Any doubts, please comment in my comment box.